And on President Sisi European tour, we have the honor to be joined over the phone by the economic expert, Dr. Amr Saleh. Good evening,
Yes,
Dr. Amr. President Sisi arrived in Ireland, the third and the final leg of his European tour. That included the stops in Denmark and Norway. What is the significance of the tour at the political and economic level, in your point of view?
Let me talk first of all about the visit, about the welcome, and what the media have said regarding the visit. There's a very big and important echo of this visit, of the visit of President Fattah al-Sisi to these three countries, and I've seen the exceptional welcome that has been made and prepared and undertaken in Norway, Denmark, and what the media have wrote about this visit that has been qualified as a historical visit. You know, our relations with Denmark and Norway are very old, even since the last centuries, precisely in 1930s, 1940s. But this is the first visit of an Egyptian president to these countries, and we have seen in Denmark, in Norway, especially in Norway, the level of discussion and reception and meetings that President al-Sisi had in these countries with the king of Norway, with the crown prince, with the parliament, with the president of the parliament, with the senators, with the investment fund there, with the private sector. It was really an impressive visit, impressive meeting, and even the number of agreements that have been signed and will be signed even in Ireland is really impressive. And we all know that President Fattah al-Sisi has talked a lot about the level of cooperation. The level of cooperation.
Well, Doctor, in the Irish capital, the head of state is scheduled to hold talks with his Irish counterpart and the Prime Minister. How far the talks will focus on the bilateral ties and the regional and international issues of the mutual concern between the two countries?
Exactly. This is a very important question, because you know that the three countries where President Fattah al-Sisi is visiting, those three countries, they have a very balanced relation with the Arab countries, and especially Ireland is supporting the right of the Palestinians. Ireland is against the genocide that is happening in Gaza. Ireland is in favor, one of the countries that were in favor of the Palestinian state. So at this moment, at this very crucial moment of the dangerous situation in the Middle East, I think that this visit has not only an economic impact or angle, but it has also maybe a political angle. And President Fattah al-Sisi, during his speech in Norway, he has called for peace in the Middle East, and has called for the application of the UN resolutions, whether in Gaza, Palestine, Syria, or Lebanon. And I think one of the purposes of this visit is not only economic cooperation, but Egypt is undertaking lots of efforts in order to establish a real peace in the region. And this is one of the, by the way, one of the aspects and the reason why President Fattah al-Sisi has chosen to undertake such a visit to these three countries that are establishing or are in favor of a peace in the Middle East and are in favor of the right of the Palestinians to establish their own state and their own country.
Well, Doctor, the Foreign Minister Badr Abdulati said that President Sisi European tour had resulted in the fruitful political and economic outcome. How do you view this, especially that this visit comes in the light of Egypt's care to attract the investments?
Well, exactly. I said at the beginning that President Fattah al-Sisi talked a lot about the efforts of Egypt in terms of creating a more open business environment, and he even mentioned the structural economic reform program that Egypt has undertaken, and the result of this program that led to more investments, especially with the FDIs. And President Fattah al-Sisi was very clear that Egypt is opening its arms to private investors and is welcoming private investors. And even, if I'm not mistaken, he has also invited the King of Norway to take part at the opening of the Egyptian Museum, one of the big projects in Egypt. President Fattah al-Sisi has talked a lot about the mega projects in Egypt and how these projects are really important for investments, and have called for more investment, more FDIs, more direct investments and foreign direct investments to Egypt.
Thank you so much, Dr. Lamr Saleh, the economic expert, for joining us on Nile TV International special coverage. A short break and we'll be right back.